Well, hello there, you amazing, beautiful, wonderful people. I hope you are all having a fantabulous, fantastic, super sexy Saturday. You're looking absolutely amazing, by the way, and we're going to get straight into the meat and potatoes as this is video 1 of 3, because we've got 1, then 2, then a live, 9:30 tonight. 9:30 p.m. UK time. Be there or be square. But anyway, what are we talking about in this one? Well, this has wound me right up. This has wound me right up. Now, this is hidden behind a paywall, as usual. It's like anything to do with Liam Payne now and Rogelio Norris and Kate Cassidy. You've got to pay to read it. You've got to pay to read it now. So I don't know where that money's going. But let's get into it, shall we? Let's get into the weeds of it, because prepare to be pissed off. Kate's in demand. Liam Payne's girlfriend, Kate Cassidy, eyed up for UK TV gigs after impressing bosses with brave interview. In an exclusive interview with her son, Kate previously responded to cruel claims she was only ever with Liam for fame and money. Right, let's just dig into that for a second. Why would anybody say such a stupid thing that Kate was with Liam for fame and money? Why would that be? You must be stupid to think that. You must be stupid. What sort of things would make you think that? Would it be when Liam is potentially struggling with addiction issues and drink issues, all these sort of things that he was open about, and trying to stay away from social media, going as far as ditching a phone so he wasn't subjected to some of the cruel stuff as well that was being said online about him that could force him into these habits. But she would potentially, if she was, of course, only with him for fame and money, you might see things like her forcing him to do things that he perhaps didn't want to do, like going onto social media himself and being dragged around like a fucking puppet, do you know what I mean? Or things like that. Or you could even say that something even worse than that could happen, is that he would have to pay her, perhaps. You'd expect to see sort of the relationship being caveated by I don't know, some monthly figure. Just plucking one out of the air, sort of save 35,000 a month. Something like that. You might see something like that. And the worst case of all might be that Liam Payne would be forced to go to the other side of the world, away from his family, his son, and during the actual process of obtaining a visa to enable him to do that, she would perhaps, again, I'm just saying, this is metaphoric, is that you might see her ditch him, not stay with him through that entire process, despite apparently being part of some kind of caretaking, and knowing that Liam's got ongoing issues, perhaps, that he needs to stay on top of, and there's, to have loving people around him, loving, supportive, nurturing people around him is the best way to do it. You might see that sort of vanish. She might leave, like disappear, walk away, run off, back to a dog that they're currently saying that she might end up on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. Now, it's the first time that I've ever known I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here to only last for about 2 weeks, or that you can take your dogs on there. I don't know. So, it's things like that might force people to believe that there's a potential that perhaps someone's with someone for fame and money. When they get fame, they get money. And when they have to actually do something like actual work that comes along with a relationship that has its ups, down, and the issues that sometimes you have to kind of dig in and grab a shovel and let's work together. When those things are missing, I don't know. But we didn't see that, did we? So it's ludicrous to even think that. Fucking ludicrous. Why would you think that? Anyway, moving forward. Liam Payne's girlfriend, Kate Cassidy, is being eyed up for a string of UK TV gigs after impressing ITV bosses. Now, some people might even think, hold on a second, I know this is tinfoil hat, but Liam Payne, some people think there's something fishy going on. There's something going on in the background. Something just don't add up. Something ain't right. And we're seeing rich people walk away, hotel workers walk away when their things are not quite right. Stories that have chopped and changed and switched and swapped around. We've seen people doing interviews like Kate Cassidy with people who are connected to Simon Cowell. Simon Cowell being a big part of British media, and all of a sudden British media then, and the bosses, the bigwigs, they're loving Kate Cassidy right now, and she's going to get a potential job. Liam dies, she gets rewarded. The social media influencer, 25, who continues to grieve for One Direction star Liam, paid on Lorraine this week for a moving interview. I wasn't fucking moved by it. I wasn't moved about it. They were grinning like Cheshire cats. And it was oh, woe me. She is now open to other telly offers as she continues to rebuild her life. A source told The Sun Kate is at a crossroads in her life. She's bravely dealing with her grief, but at the same time, she's considering all her options. She now has an in with ITV following her brief stint on Lorraine for Mental Health Awareness Day. That in itself was a fucking joke. Kate Cassidy for Mental Health Awareness Week, where we see potentially she leaves her partner, who she loves, their angel numbers, 444, and then within a few days he dies, and then you've got her as an advocate for mental health awareness. Okay, make that make sense. Tell me how that works, because I'm not 100% sure. This week, Kate appeared on Lorraine to launch the mental health campaign March for March, which encourages viewers to go outside and be active in a bid to boost their well-being. I can tell you one way of boosting your well-being: don't watch this bullshit. Not this video. You need to watch this video. Watch it, like it, share it, and subscribe to the channel to watch even more of it. I'm talking about Kate Cassidy. If you want to help your mental health, don't watch any more of Kate Cassidy's woe me stuff. Another source close to Kate added, Kate did the Lorraine interview to support their March for March mental health campaign, which is close to her heart and would have be close to Liam's heart too. Whoever wrote this needs to fucking go back to school. She is still grieving and not considering reality TV show offers at this stage, as it is far too soon after Liam's death. She is trying... She's still grieving and not considering reality TV show offers at this stage. But it's soon. Give me a few weeks. She is trying to rebuild her life while at the same time offer support and comfort to those who are experiencing grief and loss where she can. So never. Tearful Kate spoke of how she was drawn to the campaign immediately because of the number 4 in its name. The digit is Kate and Liam's angel number, an idea that dates back to ancient Greece and the belief that numbers hold spiritual properties. She has 444 tattooed on her hands in Liam's memory, and it often includes it in her social media captions, something that Liam had way before you was on the scene. Kate wiped away tears in the interview as she admitted that she finds it hard to speak about Liam, who she dated for 2 years, in the past tense. She said, I find myself talking about him so much in the present tense. I wish I hadn't have left Liam. I don't even feel the need to correct myself. That's part of my healing journey. I'm still... It's hard. I'm not even listening to more. New chapter. The gutsy appearance impressed viewers and TV bosses. If you can impress someone in that interview with that, they need to come watch me. Not that I would ever go on ITV and this kind of shit show, but if you can be impressed by that, then the bar is low. The bar is low. A source said, out of something so tragic, Kate is doing her best to use her platform as a force for good. The couple shared a rented multi-million-dollar mansion in Florida. Kate is now temporarily living back at home with family in New Jersey, where she navigates this difficult time in her life. Last month, she gave her first interview after Liam's death to The Sun. During the sit-down chat, she addressed cruel speculation from trolls that she was with him for fame and money. Reports after Liam's death claimed the late singer paid Kate a monthly allowance of $10,000 and allowed her to use his credit card, on which she would spend up to $25,000 a month on clothing and beauty products. Obviously, after his death, there was a lot of speculation and things that were said about me. I was getting called certain labels, Kate said. Liam and I had a relationship where I couldn't possibly work a 9-to-5 job with his work and his lifestyle, and I moved across the world to be with him and was paid handsomely for doing so. And at the one point where we go abroad, where we're doing something where he has got to obtain a visa and he's got to go through that process, it got to the point where I couldn't be asked to stay anymore. I left, and then just a few days later, he is dead. And off the back end of that, I'm now going to get myself out there and get all the monies. Bollocks. Let me know down below what you think, because, yeah. bollocks.